everybody, this is your Sleevrock. Here's some time for a new Let's Play. What are we playing this time? None other than Call of Juarez Gunslinger. A cheap $15 game with hours of entertainment, oddly enough. And definitely better than Call of Juarez the Cartel. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this game started, shall we? One thing real quick before I actually start playing the game. Throughout each level, there are a certain number of these things called nuggets of truth, which are usually like hats with like a little golden horseshoe in front of them. Whenever you get them, you get a nugget of historical truth. It tells you something about the timing of the West and the characters at the time. Because as you may have been able to tell, this game is a Western. Unfortunately, once you collect them, even if you restart your game brand new, I guess outside of uninstalling and reinstalling, you keep nuggets of truth. So you won't be aiming for those. I won't be reading those anyway because they take too long. And some of them go in like 9 pages, and it's a lot. But yeah. Also, we'll start with a bit more experience than we normally would because of those. But yeah, we're gonna start a game. Start on normal because I am trying. Yeah, because that's what I play it on there. Also, one thing I might note is that this game is going to be talking more than I will. So yeah.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Grieves.
Silas Grieves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple. Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed it.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Okay, so there goes. There's our opening sequence. Oh, intro cutscene. At the beginning of each chapter, we'll be getting those intro stories with the main characters, I guess you could say. Even though the only one that actually makes an appearance in the game is Silas. I mean, outside of cutscenes. But yeah, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's just start the game. Maybe I'll remember what I'm trying to say.
It was about 30 years ago.
One thing I really like about this game is the way the story is told. Like how it's kind of like, kind of see how everything just kind of came about. The story,
I threw in with the kid
I'm going
because
to tell you
the
this right
man
now,
had
the
sword
story
vengeance
is
on
very
his side
unpredictable
with
at
Billy's
times
enemy.
if you've never played through it
But
before.
before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I
You
was
may-
heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
The one thing you may have noticed is that this game is told entirely through flashbacks. Another thing you might have noticed is that thing in the corner that tells me how much experience I have. For getting so many nuggets of truth, we actually end up with 8 experience, or 8 levels, and 8 skill points, and 75,000 or 70,000 experience, whatever. So yeah, what you can do is you can spend these skill points in one of these 3 sections here: Gunslinger, Ranger, or Trapper. Each one focusing on a different type of playstyle. Gunslinger focusing on using pistols as your main forward weapon. The first skill actually being able to unlock being able to dual wield, which we're going to go ahead and do that. Ranger focusing on using your rifle or a single-handed weapon. Which we're going to also go ahead and get Eagle's Eye, which is actually pretty good for the rifle, and also any kind of one-handed weapon, because it freezes time for a fraction of a second. Which, by the way, if you're wondering, if you're reading through that and you saw the concentration, you're wondering what that is, we'll figure that. Excuse me. Figure that out later. We'll figure that out soon. And we're also going to get Crusader's Armor, which increases the amount of damage we can take by a little bit, but yeah, still. So the next thing we want is, we'll go ahead and get that. Faster reload, and yeah, longer combos, so our combos will last longer. Because whenever you kill an enemy, you get more combos. Right there, the truth seeking. That's kind of pointless for us to have right now, except that we do need it to get steady aim, which is actually pretty cool. And trying to think of what else we can get. There you go, Waste Not. So that we get more combos while we're in concentration, which again, like I said, we'll learn what concentration is here in a bit. So let's continue on, shall we? Basic controls. On the computer, W moves you forward, S moves you back, A moves you left, D moves you right, and the mouse allows you to move around. Left click fires, right click zooms in, lets you look down the barrel of the gun whenever we get them. And the middle,
I knew those 2 morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
in the middle, the mouse wheel, scrolling it up will actually not scrolling it up, pushing it up one will pull out the guns, pushing it up again will put away one of your dual wielding pistols, and pushing it down will also put them down and switch to your rifle or shotgun, whichever one you have. Alternatively, you can use 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 being dual wield, 2 being just a pistol, and 1 being your rifle or shotgun, and 4 being dynamite, which you're never going to use that button anyway, so what does it matter? Right there. There you go. Another thing you might have noticed, we get points for...
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
You get points for doing
Garrett and his army
better, I guess you could say.
I decided to help Billy and the
Basically,
boys out.
any kind of headshot,
So
idea is
that's what I
concentration.
did.
Whenever we hit Q, you're into concentration mode. And it will last for as long as that gun is solid, or the gun has color, I guess you could say. And right there you can see whenever we kill an enemy, we actually get concentration points.
Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
So I'm gonna dual wield. I got that, so I might as well. See right here, we can actually pop these pumpkins and these glass bottles for little bits of experience points. Because yeah, the number popping up isn't our score, it's our experience. Which actually might also be our score, I'm not sure. One thing about this, apparently in a lot of Ubisoft games, seeing the color orange means this is the right way to go. So that applies for this game at least. Whenever you see orange, it's a good sign of where you need to go.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower.
Right there is another gimmick of the game, as you could say.
It would be a turkey shoot.
Right there, our concentration is done. Right on the other side of the corner, you may see the skull and crossbones. Or skull and dice. Oh, damn it, I knew I was going to do that eventually. Didn't think I was going to do that soon. What that is our luck. Whenever an enemy is going to kill us in one shot, like with a headshot or something, with a standard weapon, this doesn't include Gatling guns, dynamite. I'm trying to think, there's at least one other weapon I'm thinking of, but can't think of what it is now. We'll actually get a chance to dodge the bullets. This happens once in a while, and it refills on its time over time. Unlike concentration, where we have to defeat enemies to the tower, and right there we just blew up the barrel of gunpowder. Now to aim for that first, I could have actually gotten something else. You'll see. Could have gotten a I guess you could say a skill shot. They call it awards in this. By the way, you're not going to see me going after every single pumpkin and thing. Right here we got a new gun. We can switch to the Ranger, which I'm going to do that now because I actually do like the Ranger a lot. So this wasn't the spot itself over there. That's the spot. There's a TNT barrel or a gunpowder barrel. You just have to get over across there. There we go.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover him! Watch your flank!
Oh.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind.
Now the Rangers fire slower than the quick shooter.
But that just made the ones that were twice as mad.
Or 6-shooter, whatever we were just using. But that's okay because they're built for more accuracy.
With a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
There's 6-shooter. Yeah, this is the right one. There's a third pistol called a quick shooter, which to me isn't nearly as good, but it's just good the way it reloads.
I was inside.
And we'll figure out why that is later. Actually, how much experience do I have? Oh, not much.
Get him in a rat in a track.
There's the barrel right there. Right there, you can see there's some other things behind it, so we get experience for that.
I passed 30 days.
How you doing?
And upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldwin.
I like this introduction here. Crack shot. 21 killed by age 21. Smart as a whip. Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
I remember correctly, I believe I saw some actual photos of Billy the Kid, and he doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah, sort of.
Of course, I could be wrong. Let's see if I can. There we go. Got the Boon Award. Protect you and your friends' asses. Go ahead and pop that. Right here, you might notice with the rifle, we get a little bit of a zoom in, and if we hold it long enough, because of our steady aim ability, we actually get a little bit of a zoom. Of course, if we move too much left or right or up or down or whatever, then it goes away. And it, right here we need to hide, so we're going to take cover, let our health recover. Actually, someone pointed out, I don't remember who, that the health recovery in this game can actually be, instead of health, it's luck. So, because like it's these bullet wounds representing how much your luck running out, like near misses and grazes. Of course, it still doesn't make sense why it's popping up in your eye. Because I mean, getting shot this many times in the eye. It's kind of a problem with games in general, with how bloody the screen can get. Right there, we load up, and real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and get. Like, do I want that yet, or do I want? Yeah, I want this. Okay, so quick fingers. What this ability is going to let us do is whenever we tap the R key, to reload, we rapidly tap it and we reload even faster. On top of that, we unlocked a legendary weapon. Whenever we pick up a 6-shooter, it will automatically change into the inlaid 6-shooter, which isn't much different aside from it looks a lot cooler, and you get these little bit of stats to it. So yeah, we'll see the inlaid 6-shooter soon. If not this chapter, then the next chapter. So I'm fairly certain we'll start off in the next chapter with inlaid 6-shooters. Okay, so I think, there we go. No one else there. Oh, there we go, that's where they are.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down.
Right there we got a quick time event. Those are actually kind of fun in this game. Go figure. A quick time event in a game that's fun.
It means that it was time to
The quick time event that's actually fun, you know?
Get the horses and bring them real back.
You'll go ahead and show off the inlaid 6-shooters. That's what those look like. And also, I'm going to switch over to the range real quick.
He directed that order at me. And I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Right here, as soon as we open this door, we'll all make it into concentration, or free-form concentration, where we get to shoot off a bunch of enemies. And as you can tell, we have a limited amount of time to do so.
Invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Right here we have a shield guy. We can just melee him, middle click to melee.
Mr. Grieves, please continue.
Or we can just fire at him and it takes a little more to kill him.
Silas, ma'am.
Usually if you get close enough, they'll drop their shield.
You were heading for the barn.
Come on. Damn it. There. Yeah, we'll go ahead and climb up the barn here, and I believe you said we need to get horses.
Making my way past a passel of fallen
Right there that'll happen a couple times too. That's actually a preview of an ability we'll be getting that whenever we're into concentration, it allows us to auto-target enemies. Yeah, you can definitely see how much faster we reload when we use the R key.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Actually, I'll probably do a test on here just to show you guys.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Oh, they're all 6-shooters. Right here,
After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
when I first played this game, I shot the chickens. I knew I was wondering, oh, could you get experience off of them? Because I sat here and tried to kill like every single one of these chickens. Can sort of tell how accurate the Rangers are. I did a couple test runs through this level and used the 6-shooters. And actually, now I'll go ahead and they're right here anyway. Where are they? Oh. Go ahead and yeah, that's without pressing the key there. Where were we about? This far? Oh well. Whoa, that? You guys saw that too, right? Okay, so the Ranger is a better shot anyway. Just take my word for it. It's better with range. It's better with range, I think. That's why it's more accurate.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Right here we get introduced to duels. A core draw of any Call of Juarez game, I believe. Proud, handsome, ham-handed, Pat Garrett. Sounds a bit like me, except I'm not a corrupt sheriff.
I challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
Speaking of which, I want the term dime novel to make a return. I just love that. It sounds so cool. It sounds so accurate. Right here we have duels, or at least half of the duel mechanic, which is focus. We get introduced to focus here, where if we keep the cursor around his head, you know, the cursor shrinks and our focus meter increases. This is going to allow us to shoot faster. And get a better shot.
In a fair fight.
Is that what that
now,
Billy
there's a few
Driscoll
things
said?
to note about the
No,
focus meter.
boy, that ain't what I meant when I
The
said
mouse
I
kind of
met
moves on its
Pat
own and
Garrett.
kind of drifts slowly, so you kind of have to keep it centered.
Start again.
The enemy also
Finally
moves,
reach those
and
damn
whenever you hear a
stairs.
heartbeat, that's when you can fire, but you'll get a dishonorable kill. And yes, right back here, we rewound because the story wasn't told properly. Again, this is one of the things I was talking about
After
the game.
fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
This is one of the things I was mentioning about the story. You don't know what direction the story's going to go, because it's going to be doing one thing, and it's like, oh, no, that's not how it happened. This is how it really happened. Yeah, you can wait till either you hear the heartbeat, then you can fire and get a dishonorable kill, or you can honorably kill an enemy and wait for them to pull their gun out
Step
first.
inside. and
Obviously, the
fire.
honorable kill is harder, because, you know,
Last thing
they have a
I
higher
heard
chance
was
of killing.
Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Yes, it was. So out here we have our scores, end of level scoreboard, whatever you want to call it. This will tell us our weapon of choice, our award of choice, our accuracy, our enemies killed, and during the duel whether or not we did an honorable kill, how good our focus was. That's actually pretty good. Our speed, which we'll be getting into next episode actually, what speed of how to improve speed. How many nuggets of truth we got, and since I've already gotten 3 before in this level, I already got all 3 of them. Our XP bonus, our total time for the duel. Obviously, when you do the honorable kill, you may have noticed that we got a little timer. That gives us a little bit of extra experience. That gives us more. Experience. When you get a dishonorable kill, you don't get that extra experience. Not a big loss, but you know. Wow, we're close to leveling up. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here for now. So the next episode, we will be going into, I believe, actually continuing Chapter 1, or Episode 1, because we're not actually done with it yet. Which is actually kind of weird because I believe everything else from here is just episode 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. I could be wrong. I could be remembering it wrong. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys later.